In K-content, who is the owner of the K? The distinction is blurred by Western roots, as shown in Cat's Eye and K-pop Demon Hunters. The Korean cultural community is experiencing a kind of identity crisis as a result of the enormous worldwide popularity of Netflix's popular animated movie, K-pop Demon Hunters. What precisely qualifies as K-content is the one question that permeates the nation's media and content industries. The topic is prompted by the plethora of recent successes that fall under the K umbrella, including Korean literature, movies, television shows, music, musicals, and animation. However, upon deeper examination, it turns out that these works have very little in common other than differing degrees of Korean participation or ingredients. The industry has before encountered existential reflections of this kind. Since Cat's Eye and XG stretch the genre's definition well beyond its origin, K-pop has been the subject of similar discussions for years. This reflection raises a more significant concern as the significance of the K-mark becomes less clear. What will happen to these sectors in the future if the K brand is no longer exclusively owned by Koreans? The growing power of global capital exacerbates the problem. Skeptics are worried about who ultimately controls the narrative and profits that characterize the most recent Korean wave, in addition to who supports the creation. Experts contend that at this pivotal moment, establishing the financial boundaries of K-content in a global marketplace is insignificant in comparison to the greater difficulty of creating a sustainable cultural identity in the contemporary era, a task that Koreans themselves have been facing as a result of an unparalleled cultural expansion. Modern Korean culture has always been a mix, influenced by both local and foreign traditions, even if K-pop Demon Hunters undoubtedly rekindled the most recent round of discussions. A major turning point was the worldwide success of K-pop in the late 2010s, which was boosted by the epidemic and spearheaded by BTS and Blackpink. However, even in its early stages, K-pop was never wholly domestic, and a worldwide network of composers, producers, and choreographers has fueled its development throughout time. Choi Jin-suk, the global A&R executive of creation music rights under SM Entertainment, stated at the MU.CON conference on September 10 that by the mid-2000s, SM Entertainment had already started to actively buy songs from the United States and Europe. She noted that Northern European studios produced some of K-pop's biggest hits, such as Girls' Generation's Genie, 2009, and TVXQ's Mirotic, 2008.